You guys, we are starting this vlog off on a Sunday again. It is 7 something. I know my voice probably sounds crazy, but pretty much this whole week I have been trying to catch a cold, I guess, in a sense. So my mom, she had a cold, and so she had a cold, or still kind of has a cold. And she started coughing and like all that kind of stuff and having a scratchy throat. Probably, what day was it? Probably like the couple of days before July 4th. And I should have been taking emergency C while she was, in the early stages, but I waited kind of probably too late. So this past Sunday, I felt a little scratch in my throat, and then I woke up Monday and I was like, oh, heck no. So I ended up drinking some chamomile tea, and that made it go away. I never did get a sore throat, but pretty much this whole time, I've just had a lot of congestion or mucus in my throat area. And for the last couple of days, I lost my voice. So now I'm hoarse. I've been hoarse now for this is probably day 3 of being hoarse. Not fun, but yeah. But today is a anxious day. I have been feeling anxious kind of in waves all day. It started earlier this morning and it's been kind of happening. My sleep has been horrible, which is why I ordered some melatonin. Let me show you the melatonin that I use that I can tolerate. Melatonin can actually cause you to have anxiety if it's too high of a dose, because technically the only dosage we need is like between 0.25 and 1 milligram. So I use this brand, which is the Life Extension brand. I use their 1 milligram melatonin. And I use that on days where I cannot go to sleep. I didn't drink any last night. I do have a tea also that I drink, but honestly, I low-key prefer the capsules versus the tea at times. But there are times where I will break the capsule in a chamomile tea, or I'll just drink chamomile tea after I drink the melatonin. But yeah, so that is life right now. I did fall asleep. So my sleep schedule has been horrible today. I fell asleep at what time did I fall asleep? I fell asleep at almost 8 and then slept for an hour and then woke up and then stayed up for 2 hours and then went back to sleep around 11, fell asleep for another hour and some change, and then woke up, and then I ended up taking a long nap. Well, I slept a little bit longer from 1 something to 4, so I slept for 3 hours. So all in all, I've probably slept a total of I don't even know. I think all in all, I slept a total of maybe 5 hours, maybe 4.5, 5 hours. So I'm already sleepy now, but I'll probably end up taking a melatonin just to kind of knock it out. And then I'll drink some chamomile tea. Whenever I'm feeling like this, I feel like you have to be very slow and intentional with your day. Whenever you're feeling anxious. So yeah, I'm taking a good shower tonight. Make sure I know my self-care, skincare, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm in my luteal phase right now, so yeah, anxiety it is. And then also I'm probably anxious just because of life situations. Obviously being without work isn't fun, and that can sometimes make you feel anxious as well, or make me feel anxious. So I'm hoping that I get a job soon. But like I said, I tend to get anxiety around this time of month anyway, just because my body's telling me that I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I'm behind, I'm everything under the sun. So that's not good. So yeah, but I am about to eat dinner because I haven't ate anything today, literally nothing. And it's almost 7:30, and I haven't had one meal because I've been yeah. So we're gonna change that. I'm gonna eat something and then I'll probably take a little shower later. I may come back and check in with you guys a little bit later on. But I will eat that and then I may come back and check in with y'all. It's sometime past midnight. I am still up right now. Currently sipping on some chamomile tea that I have in my little how you pronounce his last name? Krongowski? I can't pronounce it. But my little cup that I love. I actually got this cut from Home Goods. Something, ooh, look at hair. Something about me is I low-key, mid-key, have a little bit of like a mug obsession. I love mugs. I truly like a good mug. Right now, I think I currently have, ooh, how many mugs do I have right now? I want to say I have like, actually don't know how many mugs I have. I'm trying to say anything. I want to say I have at least like 20 mugs. Like I said, I have that mug. I have the Sully mug from Monsters Inc. I have a Chucky mug. You've seen the big Chucky mug. I think I showed on this. If I haven't, I'll probably show eventually. I also have a Bride of Chucky set mug. Like I said, all my mugs are pretty much from Home Goods besides the one big Child's Play mug, which is from Books A Million. I have a few different character mugs. I just bought a mug actually not so long ago. I'm trying to remember what's on that mug. I don't know what's on that mug. That's crazy. I'm trying to figure out what was the mug that I bought. I don't remember the name. I do not remember the character on that mug. Wow, that's crazy. But anyways, I'm drinking this. I popped a melatonin capsule about maybe like 20-ish, 30 minutes ago. Currently getting ready, or currently about to lay down and start really winding down and getting ready to go to bed. I'll probably scroll a little bit before I go to sleep. I've already planned out my week as far as content creation. I don't know about you guys, but as someone who is obviously, like I said, pursuing this whole content thing right now, I do plan out my week on my notes app. I plan out what I want to do every day. Usually with TikTok, I just plan out what TikToks I want to do for the week. And then for YouTube, I'll just say film, whatever I'm going to film for YouTube. Obviously this week we're doing a vlog. Last week we did or this past Sunday, or today, well, technically we're on Monday. So Sunday I posted a talking video. Check that out if you haven't seen it already. And yeah, so that's that's usually what I do on Sundays. A lot of times I'll plan out my week for content creation and what I want to do. Obviously right now with me not working, I'm able to devote more time with content creating. So I want to kind of give you guys a few different TikTok videos. Like I said, definitely follow me on my TikTok if you want to see me more daily than on here. Currently I am watching one of my favorite comfort movies, which is It. I know some people think you can't have a horror comfort movie, but I for sure believe you can definitely have a horror comfort movie. I know it sounds crazy, but I definitely feel like that's a thing. Some of my favorite horror comfort, these are movies I can fall asleep to, or just put on when I'm just feeling a little bit, sad or down or anxious or whatever. Have I ever tried? I think I have tried. So some of my favorite horror movies, comfort movies, are It. More so the first one than the second one, I feel like. Scream, really just the original one. I don't know what it is, but the original one, I really enjoy the original one. The Bride of Chucky is probably the only Chucky movie I can probably fall asleep to. For some reason, I really enjoy that one. I think it's more funny than anything. As far as Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm trying to think which one of the, I've never fell asleep to any of the movies, but I feel like I could probably fall asleep to, I'm trying to think which one could I fall asleep to. Maybe the second one. Maybe the second one. And then also maybe Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I possibly could fall asleep to that one. We'll see. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm definitely up to try. Freddy vs. Jason, I've fallen asleep to that one a few times. I'm trying to think what other comfort movies do I have that are horror. I don't really have a lot. I do love horror, but I don't fall asleep to all of them. I'm trying to think. I don't really have a lot. The Halloweens, maybe. I feel like Friday the 13th, I could probably fall asleep to any of those just because they're not really scary in my opinion. Leprechaun, I don't think I could probably fall asleep to any Leprechauns just because it's a little bit kind of creepy. But I do love to watch them when I'm up, but not sure if I can fall asleep to one. So yeah. Oh, also, if you are a horror girly or just a horror fan like myself, they're coming out with a new season of American Horror Story. It comes out September 24th. I've already marked my calendar. That's just how serious it is for me. If you've never watched it, I definitely feel you should. I will say though, American Horror Story, you can watch any season because each season has its own theme. So you don't have to watch it like season one because it's not a continuation. Now they do recycle different characters or different, you know, actors and actresses in the shows, but you can start whatever season you want to start with. Personally, the very first season I really liked, that's Murder House. The second one, I think it was, I don't actually remember the order, but The Covenant, which I think The Covenant is coming back. That's what's about to come back on September 24th. I think they're doing like a second Covenant, so I want to see that one. I did love Hotel. That was really good. Roanoke, that was pretty good too. I ain't gonna lie, Roanoke was pretty good. Freak Show, I watched Freak Show, but I never did finish it. So yeah, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. Also, they have a new Insidious coming out. If you've never seen any Insidiouses, you should watch at least one or two. I'm for sure gonna watch the new Insidious when it comes out. Yeah, I still haven't seen Passengers or Obsession, which I'm super excited to see both of those because I want to see them because like I said, love horror movies. I'm trying to think what's a good horror movie I watched this last, I don't even know. But yeah, if you're a horror movie fan, horror movie girly, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys love horror the way I love horror. But yeah, so I have my week planned out as far as content creation. As far as everything else, I'll just be applying to jobs, really sticking with my fitness, sticking with goals, and all that good stuff. And I'll, you know, take you guys along the ride. Hopefully my videos don't bore you guys too much, but hopefully I can do, you know, a little bit of something to keep you guys watching. But like I said, these videos are more so just you guys watching me as I try to get my life together, okay? All right, well, good night, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Much later today. It's like 5 something. I really hadn't picked the camera up pretty much all day today. So yeah. I did wake up at a good time. I will say last night's sleep was much better sleep than the night before. That's a fact. Yeah, I slept much better last night. I ended up waking up at about I woke up at like 9 something, and then I did take a little bit of a nap from like 3 to like 4 something. So I took an hour nap, but I do want to also try to work on not taking like naps during the day either. Something I want to kind of work on is not really taking naps during the day, just to kind of help the sleep schedule. But hopefully I'll be good to go to sleep tonight as well. I'm watching my favorite thing, which is obviously YouTube. I watch YouTube quite a bit. I've actually been watching YouTube all day today. I have not put on any regular show, anything like that. Today has been pretty chill. I, like I said, got up. I ate a little bit of breakfast. My breakfast was some applesauce. I would have had yogurt bowl, but I was like, you know what? If I eat a yogurt bowl right now, I know I'm not gonna want to eat my lunch, which was a wrap from Publix. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just eat this. And then I had a wrap for dinner. I mean, my wrap for lunch. It's a citrus bacon and chicken wrap from Publix, if you've ever heard of it. It's pretty good. I don't know, I think it was better last time. This time, I don't know, they mentioned something in it. But yeah. But, so I've been applying to jobs. I applied to a few jobs today. You know what's so crazy? I saw my old employer that I just literally got let go from like a couple weeks ago. I saw that they're hiring for a telemarketer. So I was like, well, why not? What's the harm in applying? So I went ahead and applied, and I also shot him a text. So we'll see. I shot him a text and applied maybe like not even 10 minutes ago. So we'll see if he gets back to me within today or tomorrow or just sometime this week. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm like, why not? I mean, at least I know the office. I know the people there. I know the products for the most part of the, you know, at the place. So we'll see what happens. I'm not really like getting my hopes up too much, but just because I already know him and know the job and know everybody there, there's a decent chance that he could rehire me for that position. So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely give you guys an update and let you guys know. Because I did do an interview last week for a loan office, but they did email me back today and said they weren't gonna pursue me, whatever. I remember I saw this girl on TikTok. She was like, whenever jobs or companies be sending her rejection letters, she be sending them another. She'll like email them back and be like, "Hey, I want to reject your rejection and ask you to take another look at my application." And apparently it worked for her because the job literally like called her up again or like called her, and she was like she interviewed and the lady was like, "Yeah, we've never really had anybody do that." So I'm gonna start doing that. I did do it with 2 different places that already rejected me. I emailed them back because I was like, "Hey, because you're not going to keep," because my thing is, what you're not going to do is sit up here and, you know, you apply to these jobs, you have every qualification they're looking for, and then they send you this BS, you know, rejection letter. It's like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah. So I did that. So we'll see. We will see what happens with everything. Like I said, I don't want to be out of work too long. I would prefer to be out of work not very long. I definitely don't want to be out of work for 2, 3, 4, 5 months. No, I prefer not to. So we'll see what happens with everything. And like I said, I'll give you guys an update on what my old employer said. Kind of an update. Today I wanted to go walking, but it's like pretty much, it's calmed down, but it's been like raining off and on for the last like hour or 2. It's gonna rain apparently the rest of the night, so kind of can't go walking, which is kind of making me upset, but whatever. Also, I made a TikTok earlier today. It was for, I was making a TikTok about how, pretty much promoting why people should watch the show 90 Day Fiancé. When I tell y'all, it took me forever to learn how to do a green screen effect. So I had to like remove the back. Listen, I was over there struggling, but it took me like a good hour or so to edit a freaking like 3-minute TikTok. I was like, why is it taking me so long? But yeah, because it was hard. I was like, yeah, editing is no joke. That's why I always say, like, I really, like, low-key want to find me an editor. Not, like, now, just because my videos aren't really that, like, you know, but I feel like once I start doing stuff and going place, going there, going there, I think I want to find me an editor because I don't want to keep doing this. This is not fun. Like, the filming part is the easy part. It's the editing part that's not that fun. Well, and then some people say vice versa. Some people feel like the editing is easy versus the film, but I feel like I don't know, film is always much easier to me than I feel like. But yeah, but for the rest of the night, not sure what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I'm really contemplating what I want to eat for dinner. I kind of want a good sandwich, like a good, like, I don't know, like a good Jersey Mike's, or I may go make my own sandwich. I don't know, I just want a good sandwich. I know Sprouts is a really good sandwich too, but then I low-key want like some sushi. I don't know what I want. I just want something that's like savory, but then also, I don't know. So we'll see. I'm definitely gonna start a new book tonight as well because I didn't start any, like I said, I didn't start any book last night. Just really wasn't in the mood for the book. I had a lot going on yesterday, so it just made more sense to just not start a book yesterday, even though usually I do start a book on Sundays, but not yesterday, and that's okay. I feel like my voice sounds a little bit better. It's not as hoarse as it has been, so hopefully that sounds better to you guys. We'll see. But yeah, about to watch a few. I have an obsession with watching cop cams. If I've ever said it before, just letting you guys know, I like to watch cop cams. I know it's weird, but I do. But all right then. Currently on a walk. I decided to go walking. I wanted to walk yesterday, but like I said, it started pouring down raining, so I ended up not even going for a walk. But I'm going for it today. Trying to get it in before it possibly starts raining. Looks like it's going to rain again, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, just gonna do a few blocks around, or a few times around my complex, and then yeah, a little workout for the day. It's humid as hell out here right now. First of all, I've been out here for all of maybe 15 minutes, and I'm sweating like I done been out here for like 30-40 minutes. But yeah, so get this quick little workout in, and then I will chat with y'all a little later. Happy Friday. It's like literally almost, it might be 5 o'clock actually, I don't know. But let me put y'all on the, happy Friday. It's like almost, I think it's like 5 o'clock or close to 5 o'clock. I just now picking up the camera. I was like, why not? Let's pick up the camera, you know. See what we can do. It's currently raining outside. It was thunderstorming so bad yesterday, like one point last night. I want to say around like 5, almost 6 o'clock. The lightning was going crazy yesterday. I was like, oh Lord. Like, it was crazy. I like low key, maybe high key, had like a little bit of weather anxiety. Like I don't mind like a thunderstorm. I mean, I prefer not to be a thunderstorm, but I prefer to give me a thunder and lightning storm any day over tornado watches and warnings. No. And that's where the anxiety comes in on my side. I definitely have more so of that like anxiety when it comes to the weather and stuff. That's why like I think that's why I'm not a big fan. Or okay, I don't mind the spring and summer, but I know spring and summer, not only does it bring the hot weather and all of that, but it also brings the thunderstorms and tornado season. Y'all can keep that. Give me the fall and winter any day. Like I'm telling you, if I could live in a state or a country that it feels like fall and winter and looks like fall and winter all year round, send me there immediately. Sign me up immediately. Because the spring and summer, they bring hot weather. Yes, everything's beautiful and blooming, but everything also, we have thunderstorms and tornado watches and warnings. Thankfully, this year wasn't as bad as last year. When I tell y'all last year, you know, I live in Georgia. So last year, when I tell you, baby, we had the tornado watches and warnings. Like, we had tornado watches and warnings damn near so many days a week last time. Like April came in with was it April or May? I think it was April. April came in with a bang last summer. If you're from Georgia or just from the South period and you lived in the South last like spring, it came in so crazy. Like we had tornado watches and warnings I'm telling you, the whole month was bad. Like it was bad. And I don't know for all parts of the states, but I know down here where I'm at, tornado season starts in, I want to say like, I think it's April or May to like June or July, something like that. So, like I said, this summer has been a lot calmer when it comes to, now we've been getting some thunderstorms here and there, but this week has been pretty stormy. Not been nowhere near as bad as it was last year. Last year was horrible. It was really crazy. I was checking the weather every single day. Every time I saw it said thunderstorms and severe thought, I was like, oh. I was like, here we go. Yeah, I'm definitely not a big fan of weather. I'm telling you, when the weather come in, I'd be ready like, let me go somewhere else. Let me go to a state that don't have tornadoes during the time of year. But it's been so bad that y'all literally, I want to say like in February and March, you know how they have like the weather prediction from, what is the thing called? Like Almanac, whatever it is, where they predict the weather. But they did say that this year was going to be a lot calmer. It will be a lot calmer than last year, and way less tornadoes and all that. So, well, I know for Georgia, I can't speak for all places, but like I said, last year came in with a vengeance, okay? But yeah, so I woke up what time did I get up? I got up kind of later, and then I ended up, what did I end up doing? I forget now. Oh, woke up to go to my grandma's house. My mom had to go sign some papers or something. And then we ended up stopping at Whole Foods, which we don't have a Whole Foods down here. I wish we did. The closest Whole Foods to us is the one Indicator. If you're from Atlanta or from Georgia or in the area, then you know what I'm talking about. We do have a Sprouts right by us, so we just don't have a Whole Foods. I love Whole Foods. But they didn't have the plate that I wanted. Last time I got the plate, it had like the vegan meatballs, and then it also had, which are really good, and then like a shrimp salad. It was so good. I'll be seeing Costco. I think next time I go to Costco, I'm definitely gonna buy that shrimp. That shrimp salad be looking really good from Costco. I ain't gonna lie. And also, I'm kind of weird. I'd probably warm it up a little bit. I know it's weird to warm up a shrimp salad because we cold, but I don't like stuff super cold. But yeah, I did end up stopping at Sprouts anyways and got me a one of their like plates that has salmon, mashed potatoes, and I think asparagus. But I also end up buying some shrimp too because I feel like that's not gonna be enough. Um, right now I'm currently looking for a vlog to watch. I'll probably end up watching YouTube most of the day. I'm going to finish watching. I'm currently still watching season 2 of Love Is Blind UK. I think we have like a few episodes left. Me and my mom are watching it, so I could watch without her, but I'm trying to be nice. Oh, I did pick up some of these vegan gummies from Sprouts. I had these before. They're actually pretty good. They really are. And I think I'm going to have to start buying my sweets more often from Sprouts, especially as someone that's trying to, like, you know, I think I've said this before. I'm kind of on a fitness weight loss journey right now. So I definitely want to make healthier choices when it comes, because I have a serious sweet tooth. I know I do, especially during that time of my luteal phase. Like those days leading up to my cycle, I definitely want sweets. So I have to do a lot better when it comes to the options. Like you can have a sweet tooth, but you gotta do better. I did see this one recipe I want to try. It's like a healthy Snicker bar recipe. It looked really good. I think I'm actually going to insert a clip of it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It looks really good. It's on Pinterest. It looks really good though. And I was like, I gotta try that. But they're like healthy Snicker bars. It looks really good though. But I was like, yeah, because I'd be seeing people be talking about the sweet potato brownie recipe for like when you're in luteal phase. I'm not really a big fan of sweet potato. I mean, they're cool. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, lately I've been watching a lot of Summerween vlogs, which, I mean, obviously that makes sense. Oh, last night, me and Mom, what did we watch last night? We ended up watching the movie The Holiday. I had never seen that movie before. It's on my list of movies. And then what else did we watch? I think that might have been it. And then we ended up watching some of the Proud Family. I've already seen all the new Proud Family. My mom hadn't watched it, so we just kind of watched a few episodes of that. And then I ended up watching The Blackening again. And then what did I watch? Oh, I haven't watched anything since. Oh, I did. I think I fell asleep to the Cleveland show actually. One thing about me is I love adult animation. So I love Family Guy, American Dad, The Cleveland Show, Bob's Burgers. Well, I do like Bob's Burgers. What's another one? Since I really don't count this as adult animation, so but maybe if you want to consider that. I do like Futurama. King of the Hill is pretty cool too. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, and that's another one too. Oh, this one called Duncanville. That's on Hulu. I like that one too. Oh, and then this other one called Brickleberry. That show is crazy. And the other one that's on Netflix, Paradise PD. And then you also have what's the other one? Paradise PD is something else. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, Forget About It. That's crazy. It's on Tubi. It might be on Hulu now too, I think, actually. I don't know who that show. I'm not sure like what's original. I'm not sure about that one, so I don't know. But yeah, just a little thing, you guys. You know, as you keep watching my channel and watching my videos, you'll learn little things about me more and more. Yeah. But yeah, so I think for the rest of the night, I'll probably watch some Halloween or Summerween vlogs. And then after that, I will probably eat dinner. I'm not really hungry right now. I'll eat dinner a little bit later, shower, and then I think I'm in the night. I know I told you guys probably a couple of clips ago that I was going to restart my book. I still haven't started it. So I think tonight I'll go ahead and start my book. Or I may wait till Sunday. I am usually good at, now sometimes I'll start a book on a Friday. Usually I don't read on the weekends because I read during the week, but I haven't read all this week, so I may start my book tonight or I may start it Sunday. I don't know. Starting books on Mondays instead of a Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just thinking in my head like what day is a good day to start a book. It really doesn't matter, but if you want to finish it, I think I may start making Mondays my day to start a book instead of Sundays, just because Sundays, I don't know, we'll see. I have not a clue. Or really, you can start a book any day. I think I have to stop. I have this like thing where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start a book this day or that day. I'm like, you can start a book whenever day you want to start a book. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start the book, which is called Madame's, the last book of the series that I'm reading. I think I've said it before, the Salacious Players Club series by Sarah Kate. Also, if you're a spicy book reader, you have to read Sarah Kate. Sarah Kate, she's a good writer. She really is a good spicy book writer, or author, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna edit this vlog I'll probably edit, well, I know I'm gonna edit most of it or all of it tomorrow and then upload it for Sunday. So you'll get to see this Sunday. But yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the vlogs. I'm trying to be really consistent. I feel like I've been doing better. I feel like I've been doing better. I've been staying more consistent with uploading every week. Now, obviously last week's video was not a vlog. It was a like sit down, you know, talking style video. But I am, you know, back to doing my vlogs. But of course I'll still sprinkle in those sit down talking videos. And I feel like maybe next video I will do a book related, book content instead of, you know, because I haven't done a book video in a while. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna review some books that I've read over the last few weeks that I've read recently and you guys don't know about it. So yeah. Now of course I do book reviews on TikTok as well, but I do also want to do a full, like, you know, where I can just yap about some books that I've read lately. So yeah, so I'm going to end the vlog here. And I know you know what I just thought about that? I have a bad habit of not introducing myself when I start a vlog and then ending the vlog. So let's start doing that now. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. And I really hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Like I said, I know my life is kind of, you know, right now, but I'm pretty much just taking you guys along the journey of my life as I try to figure my life out and get my shit together. Like I keep saying to myself, I gotta take you guys out in public and stop being a punk and being worried what people think about me and all of that. Like, people gonna stare at me regardless. When you're 6'6", you get stared at regardless. So why not just have the camera and something for an extra look at? It is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, and I will see you guys in my next video.